Hey ya, FFA community! What's up? It is Monday evening, 8 p.m. I was a little confused if my audio is working, but apparently it is. We got the Alpha FFA League, everybody. And that means 4 players will face each other on one map in the fight for points, the playoffs, the finals, and honor and glory. So, I'm gonna call my people. Sure thing. Godfather already said he'll join, but he needs some time. I don't even know if Rulers is joining, but we will have the answer in a bit. High Tech declining the call immediately. Doesn't want to have anything to do with us here on Monday. But I'm in a game already, and I can show you the league standings here. Because this is, of course, about points. We are running 12 matches in the group stage, and we are getting close to the finish line, I gotta say. Very, very close to the finish line. We got the standings. Currently, Trunks on top alongside Neutron, Skoa Happy, who is playing this league, Leluaami, Lemes Chic, Todd DB, Junior Torre, and Sayo. But this is a little misleading, as you might know, because some people have 4 games already, like the current leaders in Trunks and Neutron and Skoa. Other players only have 3 games, for example, Happy. And for every match you play, you get at least 12 points with the chance for more. And with that, we know that Happy has 65 points already and looks like he's locked in for the playoffs, for the final even, if nothing extraordinary is happening. What about the others though? Lelu also, in punching distance, will surpass Neutron for sure. So Lelu in the finals looks very likely as well. Then Ashan 4 games already, Lemes 4 games already. These two with 52 points looks a little grim for them. Chic will still get 12 points and surpass both of them, so I guess they're out of the playoff race. Chic should be in. Todd needs a good performance actually to make it into the semifinal. Same goes for DB Junior, who also have 1 game left and definitely have to score if they want to make it into the top 8. And Sayo, a little bit special here because he still has 2 games to go. That means 24 points at the minimum. And 37 plus 24 is 61. That's really good. So, looks like playoffs for him as well. But a lot will happen. A lot will move once we are in the games. That means, 2 more games. Lots of development, of course. Currently, not too many players. We're waiting for 2 players at the moment. That gives me the time to advertise a little bit. We are having a little rotation with all the planned content in the next couple of days and weeks. For example, this weekend, Dolphin Warcraft Championship Cup Western qualifier goes into the final stage. We said goodbye to Hawk, and we said goodbye to Leon, who didn't bring their A game this weekend. So they're out, but we got Happy versus Starbuck for one of the tickets. And then in the lower bracket full of elves, we got Jens, Foggy, Sonic, and Dice still alive. Our German championship finals are just 8 days away. There we got Leon as well, alongside Kevin, Ido, and Tetsta. $2,000 and the crown of German Warcraft. Plus, we run a LAN at the beginning of January. We're pretty much exactly 2 months away from RARALAN. So if you want to join us in the community and in real life in Dortmund on a little smaller scale than RARALAN is, help us. And join us. That's what I mean. And have a little party in Dortmund. Alongside that, for the one-on-one enthusiasts, we have a weekly cup every Friday for the next 2 weeks. Then it will shift to Sunday again. 3rd player is coming soon. The 4th player, hopefully, as well. Yeah, no worries. Ruler said he is out today, which is obviously a damn shame. But it is what it is. Family duties, I guess, or whatever it is. Then, on Wednesday, the big Warcraft Direct is coming. 7 p.m. The news about Warcraft 3. What's it gonna be? Is there a patch coming? Will Warcraft 2 be remastered? Is Warcraft 1 gonna be remastered? Are we in 2 weeks playing Warcraft 1 FFAs here on Monday? We'll see about that. So who can be the players today? It will definitely be Sayo, if he's not like forgetting about it. Third player is here. I don't see the pinks. So who is possible to join us here today? It's Sayo for sure, as I said. Then Happy, Lelu, Sheik, Todd, DV, Junior, Tora. We have all players at the moment on random. We have a couple of random players as well. Sheik, for example, playing Undead, Night Elf, Orc. I would be surprised to see him as human. Todd will certainly be a human. Would be crazy surprised to see him play as anything else. DV, I'm actually not too sure. And Junior would be an Orc. Those are the indicators that we got. What is DV playing these days? He's a multi-race player. In his previous matches, he played Night Elf, Undead, and Undead. He's probably capable of even more. It's gonna be tough to read for us as observers. 3 out of 4 right here. We are getting a sub. Copilot, 39 month. Let's go. Less than 3, less than 3, less than 3. Nice 2 minutes till our final player is joining us, and then we're ready to rock some FFA. We're gonna play on Twilight Ruins today, map that we've seen a couple of times in the past. But yeah, do we have any more information then? DV, Junior, Todd, Sheik, of course, all need to score. Yeah, score big time. It is 12 points for rank 3 and 4. It is 14 points for the runner-up. It is 20 points for the winner and 3 extra points for the top score. Winner 1, thank you for the 26 month. So yeah, especially DV, Junior, and Todd are under quite a bit of pressure. No wins for them just yet. Same goes for Sheik, but he got second place 3 times. Always the silver medalist, isn't he? Players are here. Game is no chat. We got 1 Night Elf already. That is then DV, Sheik, Lelu. Sayo probably also capable. 1 Undead. Could be Happy, Sheik, DV. Or Sayo. But I think Sayo is most likely an Orc. 2 Undeads and a human. Ooh. Oh, this could be great. This could be great. I have no clue what's going on. Godfather will join me whenever he's ready and when the game is on the way. Twilight Ruins, 4 players, 3 races, no Orc this time. Double Undead, Human, Night Elf is the lineup. And hopefully, yep, everything is working fine. Okie dokie. I do see the names in the overlay, but since all the players are known, no guessing then, no hidden accounts. I think we just join right into the lovely FFA night. And with that, I can announce the players to you at home. Oh wow, we're all spawning at the top. Oh my god, this is quite fun. I thought we're gonna get Todd here, but no, the human on the right-hand side is in white rooms, and in white rooms is Sayo with his appearance, joining on the outskirts. The 2 Undead pocketed in at the 12 o'clock position. In the red, we see Happy going for a strong performance recently, defeating Lynn Fortitude back-to-back yesterday. Today took a loss to Fortitude. But of course, in DWC is looking good. Can he go for his 3rd win? We'll see about that. Right next to him is DV, representing the Undead. So no Night Elf, no other off-race. 2 Night Elves surrounded, basically. And then in purple, I actually don't know who that is. Maybe Godfather can tell me. So the chances are Sheik? Sheik or Lelu, I think.
Yeah, this is Lelu. This is your favorite player.
Oh, I haven't seen that account name. Does it have a meaning?
Yeah, I think it means grandmother 22.
The youngest player with the grandmother. All right, all right, all right. Welcome, dude. As always, thank you very much for organizing this. A couple of minutes delayed, but that's totally fine, as it's always a hassle to organize. Your favorite undeads surrounded. Is that a doomed scenario for them already?
I think they can break up very easily. Like, I know Lilu is very vulnerable to rushes, and if DV decides to rush, I think Lilu will be out. So we know also Happy cannot lose any 1v1 against anyone, not only in solo, but like in FFA, I think as well. So it will be funny to see if like they both like attack their outer opponent and then they're next to each other to have like final 1v1 or something. But players will expand their bases in the bottom of the map, which will probably shift some of the main bases. Maybe the elf, maybe the human will move to the bottom side of the map after they are killed. So you should not take them out in the beginning if they lose their main base. It's always an option to have it at the bottom, and yeah, we can have like fast 3-way maybe, or some strange 4-way where some of them just move to the bottom side running away from Happy just to hide and survive. So yeah, but it's funny because like as I asked Happy, like I told him if he can just play another race because he's qualified for the finals anyway. So I asked him, if you want you can play another race, if not you can just stick to Undead. So I guess he said, okay, fuck you, I will play Undead. So yeah, I just wanted him to play some other race so we can see him how he performs in FFA. I was going to ask him to play like Orc or maybe Night Elf, just to see what composition he will do, because it's like I'm interested in some player builds, especially in his, since he's the best player in the world at the moment. I saw like the last games with Fortitude, especially the last one where he just won with mass ghouls, which was like, wow. So Undead very strong actually, and Happy needs to start losing a little bit so they don't nerf my favorite race, I guess.
Yeah, I'm already taking notes, man. Ghouls will lose HP, will lose damage. It's already built in, maybe announced on Wednesday. We'll see about that. But yeah, did you offer him money to switch the race? Because otherwise he'll never, ever, ever do that.
Oh no, I just asked him nicely. I don't offer him anything. I said you are qualified for the finals, so this game basically doesn't matter for him. He'll be top 3 for sure. I think also Lilu is top 3 for sure. So I just wanted a nice game, like high quality game. And on the place of DV, it should have been Sheik, but he was unavailable today. So Sheik will play the last game. And since we have the players from today, we already know the last game players. It will be Junior, Todd, Sheik, and Sayo again.
Yeah, it's not gonna be too easy. Did you see that we have a picture of Sheik now, finally?
Yeah, he looks like a very smart guy. I don't know why. But I think usually undeads look like smart guys, so it's expected.
Thank you, thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I was pointing at you actually, so.
Yeah, of course, of course. That's what I'm known for, how smart I am. But yeah, going back to what you said at the beginning, I think if Lelu's getting rushed, he's the king of recovery. Basically what Jens is in one-on-one, he's an FFA. For him, it shouldn't be a problem to relocate. Isn't it a bit harder for the human to do that?
For the human, yeah, it might be. It really depends which expansion he will take second. If he takes, for example, this one, he'll have the time to recover on time. So it really depends which mines the human will take. If he decides to take the bottom, like 6 o'clock, he'll be even further away from Happy, so it should be fine. And I think Lilu already survived longer than Foggy yesterday on the solo. Like, I mean, the first map, so yeah, so very good for him. Because like when I saw this game against Foggy against Happy, I remembered when Neutron lost like for minute and 30 seconds. Oh, when Skawa rushed him with human, if you remember. I think we casted this together.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yeah, some wild games recently. The human is actually... Sayo is doing what you suggested, goes to the bottom right. Happy relatively careful. Oh, Shredder. DB sniping this.
I think DV is probably getting some advantage here because he knows that there is a player between them, so he cannot be rushed by the human. Or maybe he didn't even scout that Happy is between them, so he might be a little bit. Okay, he's going on Happy now, like with this.
Okay, this game is no chat, so they can't communicate that there's a war between the two undeads. Well, the good news for us is if they fight each other, one will definitely survive.
And the biggest winner here is Lulu. Like he's taking third expansion, like doesn't care what's happening on the top side. I don't know if he even revealed that everybody's on the top. Just chilling out, taking third expansion, creeping with 2 archers, doesn't care about anything what's happening on the map, since DV first killed Sayo's trader and now attacking Happy, a little bit playing like a gladiator, alone against everybody.
I haven't seen a game of DV in a long time. Didn't even know he was still playing until like a couple of weeks ago. What are his chances here? Like, he's certainly not in the league of Happy in one-on-one, and since he didn't play that much, he's the underdog?
Yeah, I think he is the underdog, and this build with the fast Gargs and Destroyers, I don't think it will work against Happy, because Happy can easily defend that, even though he likes his ghouls, as we can see. He have a lot, like even in FFA, but maybe it will work out, you know, like he gonna be pushed now, so he don't have any anti-air. The only anti-air is the Dreadward, so imagine if DV kills Happy.
That would be quite something. I mean, Happy lost to Fortitude today already. It's also not his regular play times. It's definitely a little later, but yeah, we saw him almost surviving 2 orcs last week, and if you can survive 2 orcs with all these crits and hexes, you can survive a DV.
Dreadward is a big carry here with the carrier. He just needs to spam some carrier, take the HP away, and just hope for the best. When still is no second hero here for Happy. I wonder why is he gonna play like so Dreadward or something, but just his position looks very, very bad. Like only 1 expansion, and as I mentioned, all the players which are experienced in FFA, they already took their expansions on the bottom right, except DV, who is playing a little bit reckless.
Yeah, he's Rambo for sure. I noticed this by Happy last week already. He stays on 1 hero for a very, very long time. Level 5 Dreadlord makes, of course, lots of sense. Getting close to Infernal as well, but DK levels will certainly struggle. But I don't see that in the production at all. It's just like 16, 17 ghouls, and now we push.
Yeah, I think he's gonna kill the main or something, but he don't expect 2 necropolises maybe in the main. Because this is pretty cool. Like I played before like that solo with mass ghouls, and it's pretty nice. It feels like very funny. So also I told him he's qualified, so maybe he doesn't play like usual, which is also fun to see.
Yeah, his new favorite unit, man. This is little wrecking balls with frenzy as well, with more upgrades. He goes tri-crypt. He's just going straight for the Black Citadel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he got a Scroll of the Beast too. This is insane. 20 damage. Dreadlord now. Gargs, of course, can't be attacked. We got a Carrion Swarm. We got Nova. Maybe DV has a chance.
If DV loses with mass Gargs against mass ghouls, I think Ghoul will gonna get nerfed for sure.
It should. Dreadlord was saved by an Ankh. DK is also still alive and Happy. He needs to get this Black Citadel now, otherwise it's a huge waste.
I think he wanna get like level 6.
Oh, he's close. He's very close. Being slapped again. No repair by DV. But Happy is about to lose like 4 units. Statues are nice, of course, and no more pressure on the Black Citadel. I don't know if Happy can break it, but now Infernal unlocked. Don't see it yet. Yeah, DV.
Yeah, what a hold to hold with air units against ground units. Amazing, DV. But
I mean,
a lot of damage. Like after this push, I hope they buff the gargoyles. Blizzard, please. And see what's happening here. Happy is on a big
what?
pressure right now.
Oh man, Sayo completely ignoring that DV sniped his Shredder. And for him, it's kind of natural, right? It's his neighbor, basically. And Happy is the first one to be eliminated. You shouldn't have told him that this game is meaningless for him. Happy out.
I think that they like realize that Dreadwort first is him, so that's why I told him to switch the race. But I guess it's fine. He couldn't defend that anyway against level 3 Panda and level 4 Archmage. Also, it was unfortunate for him the timing of the push, because he attacked into the surround. Like I said, usually you need to attack out of the surround to be able to break free, and everybody to have their opponents. But he just made a mistake, or maybe Divi. Aggression made him think that he should fight the undead, so I think it's understandable for him to give up.
What do you think Happy is doing now in his free time?
I don't know.
He's probably queuing ladder, and I don't know, 4 and 4 if he still plays that. But yeah, this was of course a nice experience for Sayo. His hero's not level 5 yet. There were a lot of ghouls, there was a Dreadlord, GG. And now we got a 3-way. And Lelu, nobody attacked him yet. He is at 4,500. He's getting ready with chimeras and upgrades and lots of gold mines.
Other things, like Lelu expanded well on the left side of the map, and everybody was busy like doing whatever they did, like creeping and obviously fighting for TV. But now he sees every camp is almost taken, so he'll be very behind now. But on this 3-way, I think Sayo can be the winner because he's far away. Let's mention that. He's far away from all the other bases. And we need to mention the Archmage ultimate, which will give him a big advantage later on, since he's far away from the others. Master P can help him solve some problems later on.
Yeah, I wonder if DV has to lay low for a while. He got some good experience, but only 332. It's not the best. He got definitely the least amount of gold mines. So, is it Sayo versus Lelu first?
That's what I wonder, and also we're close to daytime, so as we know, Lelu is not very popular with his micro. So all the damage he will take, probably he will drink all the moon juice and it will be daytime, and then he might be dying, and like you said, Divi needs time to recover to do anything at all, and also missing 2 acolytes here, which is not good.
I'm saving for later, I guess. Sayo is attacking, and boom, Lelu's first base down, more XP. And what's the supply saying? Lelu is getting ready for a fight with lots of production, but still taking some time, and Divi is getting the break that he needed for some leveling, for some creeping, for some bases. So yeah, Lelu has to defend.
Yeah, Lelu has to defend, but defend with what? Talons and chimps against this army? You think it's a great choice?
I mean, chimeras, yeah. There's only a couple of rifles, there's not much anti-air. But what do the heroes say? Keeper 4, Panda 4, Alchemist 3. Could be fine. But it's not great.
Yeah, also this strike one is like not enough priests. I think only 3 priests for Sayo, so I guess chimps will make the difference when they pop up out. We already have 4, so 4 more incoming. I guess Lelu will wait for that.
Alright, has to take the fight now. Chimeras at the ready. Mortars did a lot of structural damage. Knights, yeah, just fodder, but we take out the rifles first. Nice acid bomb in the back. Couple of cyclones to disable the heroes, and yo, Lelu was ready for that fight.
Yeah, I guess the army composition of Sayo was a little bit unbalanced, since he didn't have so much anti-air against those chimps and not so much damage to kill them. Also, GV got his time to recover. I hope he will recover well enough to be able to contest anything. Because like we said, Lilu and Seisu, they're like far away from each other, and this will be playing a role later on if they gonna go for a base race. So GV is like the buffer between them, and he might decide again for who wins in the end.
Tricky situation for Lelu now. Do you want to keep being aggressive with your 100 supply? You don't want to kill all the chimeras. Too expensive for that. But if you want to be aggressive, everything is super far away.
Yeah, this is the thing. I mean, obviously DV was peaceful with him, so I guess he'll go on Seisu now, like cross map, or at least he'll try to snipe some expansions if he scouted any. But it will take a lot of time. Like Seisu's army is quite faster with those two speed auras. Like we have the Tauren Chieftain aura and the Death Knight aura. So the only minus in human was the mobility, and now when you have those two auras, I guess you're fine.
Next fight in the middle. Seisu was being aggressive as well. Archmage focused first, and Lelu might need a bit of help here in form of heal scrolls, because the tanks are doing mega damage. Ooh, good retreat. Saves it all. This will use a lot of moon juice. Maybe tranquility, but we're far away from level 6.
Like I said, Lelu is not popular with his micro. Like he saved those chims like almost dead, and like I said, moon juice is empty. We're halfway through the day. So if Seisu just re-go now with a little bit more army, bigger army, I think he have the chance to gain some levels and maybe force Lilu to want to piece him.
DB on the other side laying low, got the mine off of Happy's main base, oh man, he got 5 bases now. This might fly under the radar. Seisu is busy fighting, so he might not see the base that he built in Happy's Expo. He might not see the bottom left. Yeah, smart strategic play by DB.
Like, he is playing like Ghost from the past, like we like to say in the FFA community, but he have his skills when and how to play the situation. So I think he was not prepared of Happy's rush with Mass Goose. It was funny, but now he'll be able to recover and maybe be more competitive and gain some levels. Like we said, all the camps were taken from him since he was like doing some random stuff on the map, killing shredders, attacking Happy's main. So he has some time to creep, gain some levels, and when the creeps are gone, which is pretty soon, he'll probably hoard a little bit and then maybe break if somebody attacks him.
And in the meantime, we got another fight. These tanks seem a bit unbreakable for Lelu, being caught by Drunken Haze Breath of Fire. Everything is slowed down, everything is burning. Not the ideal setup for Lelu, who needs to rely on a high level panda, I guess, but not level 3 yet on the Breath of Fire. And Seisu only has one target, and that's Lelu's base.
I think so. If he manages to go to Lilu's base, Paladin somehow saved.
Takes the fight now. Protection scroll, roar, everything enabled, and yeah. Now Seisu is on the losing end of this. With bears on the ground, tanks are melting. And soon we only have the heroes left and a couple of casters, but they pop against chimeras anyway. Cyclone to prevent the town portal. Smart play, more kills, more levels for Lelu. Invo potion to prevent the kill. And again the retreat before the next tank comes in. I like Lelu's fight so far.
Yeah, I like the combination like towns and chims, because towns take the armor away from the tanks and they're -2. So it helps a lot for the chims to kill them. Also Breath of Fire is amazing, and imagine if Acid Bomb was applied or can be applied on mechanical units. That would be sick.
Yeah, should we fix that? Should we patch that?
Yeah, actually I don't see so much alchemist in Solo, so we can try to do it, why not? So elves can play like elves can play alchemist panda against human, and it will be fun against Mass Gyros or tanks.
Okay, I'll take notes for sure. Whatever hurts the humans, I'm all in for it.
Just let Don't worry, like, no.
Yeah. He just does whatever I say anyway, so.
In the favor of humans, yeah?
For now, we needed some human wins to stop the whining, but now I think we have to nerf every single unit that human has.
Okay, I kinda partly agree.
Yeah, right? Maybe we leave the Dragonhawks alone, but we'll see about that.
Yeah, but it's funny how in the West scene we have like no good orc, like a representative of the orc race, and it looks like that orc is very weak. But on the other hand, in East side, like in Asia, we have a lot of good orcs, and you sometimes wonder, like, is it the race, is it the players, or is it like some mix of between? Why we don't have like very good orc in EU? I mean, I exclude Starbuck, of course, who is like a random player for me, or maybe more human than orc, because he just switches orc to against human, I guess.
Yeah.
So let's say he's human and a random mostly, and situational playing orc. But otherwise, we don't have any orcs new, so maybe buff orc more. Mirror images to do like 100%.
Dude, as much as I would love to see a high level orc, I don't want to see more orc in FFA. I mean, the mirrors are fun and all, but I do see some issues, and Lin is murdering everyone as well, and they can lame so much. If we look at Linguagua, it's rough, so I don't want... I want a buff for Torrent maybe to make them more playable, or change at least, but anyway, let's look at the fight, because Sayo is about to lose his Archmage. Do we have heal scrolls? No, maybe Lelu was banking on the fact that he gets Tranquility, but so far that's not the case, and healing is definitely missing.
Argonio, where is the air for Lulu? Where is the damage?
He wasn't careful enough, maybe a bit too greedy. The damage now on the ground, but doesn't matter that much. Panda is level 5, alright. But that won't give it to him. I think Lelu just wants level 6, and then we're good.
Oh, those two bears will make closer to level 6 Panda and Archmage, which is not great for Lelu. And look at all those tanks. If Sayo managed to get level 6, Lelu could be in trouble. Also, it's daytime again soon, so no Moon Juice recovery. Can he micro this with 200 ping? He did.
Nicely done. Yeah. Tanks around, maybe? Ah, it was close. Lelu wanted to pass the invul potion, but didn't really get it. Has to step.
Hex. What? Why he did not Hex, but like polymorph? Okay, sorry. He could polymorph and cancel. Like,
he could have. Oh yes.
Yes, a lot of players like forget about that. I noticed in FFA and I don't know in some other games, but when somebody stuffs, you can polymorph easily, just cancel the stuff and it's done. Nobody expects humans with Panda to be able to have any disable, but here it is, like polymorph guys, like you can use it more, so we can nerf it.
Yeah, it always takes a long time for Warcraft players to adapt to change. When was this patch? Like 6 months ago or something? Half a year, roundabout? We don't see much polymorph on heroes. We also don't see much cripple on tanks. But I've seen it Sunday, and it's very, very good. So Divi, maybe get some necros out.
Yeah, maybe. Speaking to Divi, his economy is very nice. 18k new, while the other two are fighting.
Hey, leave him all alone. The heroes are still worrying, especially the Dreadlord, which he needs on at least 5. Definitely needs at 6 as well, but we know Sayo, when he has a target, he doesn't let go until that target is gone, or he is dead. So yeah, Divi can continue to lay low and get rich.
I think this Todd, because usually Todd likes to play Panda second, and he's like, oh, Todd is on me. He's gonna tunnel me and kill me. Better micro, obviously. Not that like, not 99% of the players in FFA have better micro than Lelu, but because they don't know the players, I think they may be suspected Happy is in the game, because 2 undeads makes sense, but maybe they don't know who is the other undead.
Yeah, could have been Sheik as well. Maybe they have forgotten about that under it as well, because we haven't seen DV in forever. Oh, Lelu asking
They
for
want a
peace? Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think Sayo is a guy who pieces that easy when he stands in front of your base with 6 tanks.
The thing that is gonna happen now, Sayo is gonna like clear all, everything, and then he gonna drop the item and say, okay, let's peace. You have nothing. My favorite time of piecing when they kill my main, my tier 3 and all my builds and somebody drops an item. Yeah, dude, I'm taking it for sure.
Well, at least they left you alive or didn't farm you for 20 minutes.
Yeah, of course I can obviously win only with Coil Nova carrier, so it doesn't matter, and that is very
True.
strong.
Yeah. You don't need your units. It's all about the heroes. But yeah, Lelu, you gotta evacuate. This is, I guess, the early game for Lelu done when the main base is destroyed, and gotta resort to heroes and running around. This will be the last fight he took for quite some time, and he's 654, which is okay on hero levels, but not necessarily great.
Especially with no base and no production buildings. Doesn't matter the level 6 on the keeper, and now he's retraining, I think, to... What he retrained? He had Aura before, now he retrained to Transcend and Tango, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you need the aura when you don't have units.
And look at that here, we have a fight, so Lelu will be saved by DV.
Oh yeah, DV all of a sudden 100 supply. But yeah, level 2 Carrion Swarm is the strongest thing he has against these tanks, and I don't know if you want to lose 100 supply air army to these tanks. So Sayo in a nice spot, town portaling now to save his base.
I don't think he'll be able to save it. One more breath maybe, or is he gonna be? Lelu want a piece. Is Sayo gonna take the piece?
I think it was a staff to get his heroes out.
Hex.
Ooh.
There was no sorcerers, okay. But TP used, and Lelu will survive for sure. This now depends what DV will do, but I guess he's blindly like going for Sayo because he saw like the Night Elf disappeared from the map, like from nothing. I think he wanted to fight the Night Elf. He goes there. He was what? There is no Night Elf here anymore.
Yeah. Good call. Sayo is killing a couple of his tanks to get back to 80 as he's still mining on 3. And DV, yeah, I think he realized that the big threat is Sayo.
Actually, to be honest, the big threat is DV himself, but they don't know that. And it might turn out to be a free win for DV because I think Sayo wanna finish Lelu, and Lelu will continue griefing Sayo and buy time for DV to do a lot of damage to his main. So this can be a strange game.
Yeah, it's definitely down to Sayo to switch gears. Like, he has to realize that he has to leave Lelu alone, which is never really a good thing because we've seen him come back so many times, so it feels a bit bad, but otherwise he's gonna lose a lot to DV's army and feed the heroes, of course.
Also to mention, I think Sayo might be out. He have like 17 gold, you know, there is no expansion for him, like he lost all the peasants on the natural and rebuilding the one on the bottom, which Lelu is harassing all the time, so if he doesn't piece here with DV to drop an item or something, he might lose everything and eventually lose the game, and to be able to recover as well.
Oh, tricky situation, especially without chat. Everybody has a solid grasp of the situation, but I don't know if they scouted how much DV was actually mining, because he was split between the left-hand side and the upper right.
Now DV will harass again, like see this TP. You think he's going defensive, but he's going offensively to kill the expansion on the bottom. And now he can like play around because he have the top side, he have bottom side basically DV. So must TP in the cost of 325 gold, I think. It was the TP. And so he can play around with Sayo since he doesn't have the resources to buy anything.
And this was a big mine for Sayo, 16,000 gold in. I mean, there is a little bit in the other mines as well, but that would have been one mine that you really want to mine out. In the meantime, Lelu is getting up to 3 bases again. And of course, laying low at low supply. And gold-wise, he might be able to recover.
You mean 5 bases, yeah?
I mean, yeah, 5 bases. I don't know where the 5th is, but...
It's here.
Ah, just finishing. Oh, okay. Yeah, 5 bases there.
Yeah, sometimes the greediness pays out later on, but in this situation, if Sayo is out in the next 5 minutes, I think Lelu will lose the game for sure.
You say that now, and in 20 minutes we talk again. But yeah, Sayo attacking. I don't like DB. He doesn't have to defend at all. These mines are mostly empty anyway. He is filthy rich already. He's doing a lot more when just trading bases one by one.
I think so. He needs to force Sayo to TP back to his main, because DB can probably recover. And let's see if Lelu will switch targets here. I think he is, yeah.
Nice. Okay, we got the 2 against 1 that we needed to prolong this game. Level 5 for DB finally. Still lacking that Dreadlord level. He so desires. And DB doesn't even... Oh, does he have an information about the bases of Lelu? I don't think so. Focus was on Sayo, who's knocking at his door now.
I think he had some shade on patrol, like shift click going around all expansions. I just missed where it was last. And DB is gonna defend that in his main.
Alrighty, more XP together. That's the one thing that is missing for him. Sayo, of course, very strong player. Has no mass teleport yet, so he can benefit from some XP as well. Plus the panda is level 6, that will help, and full mana. And yeah, gargoyles don't fight well against the panda and tanks.
Gargoyle doesn't fight well against Goose, as we saw earlier. So.
Yeah, we need to buff. And then all the night elves might get an aneurysm. Sweet stuff. Paladin out though. No experience for him. Tanks, free upgrades. No statue here. A weird fight. We're going to Hero Arena, more or less.
I think it's better fight for DB, and those mid dragons made the difference here. Making a lot of damage with the tanks. Level 5 on the Lich now, and Armage should be careful here, as we said. Sayo is playing with 200 ping. So he should.
Barely dodging that coil. Now ultimate, trying to get the Earth Panda out of harm's way. Probably first one down already. Uh-oh, this is not looking too good for this Panda ultimate. DB just cleaning up everything. And yeah, that mid wagon, as you said, really nice in preparation for the tanks. Made the difference indeed. And now the Panda ultimate halfway. Is the Panda just dead?
I think Paladin can run on time and just stuff it back if he just runs to the right side, not to the bottom, yeah. A little bit too late, so he might die now. Those 3 seconds were vital, but I think he'll be able to stuff it. Paladin is very close. But what is he doing? What, Sayo? He wanna go to the shop?
Invisibility? Oh, Panda. He has a big invul. Phew.
Yeah, but used for nothing here.
What's he going for? Invis.
Oh, against destroyers, that's... Oh my god.
Oh, no dispel. Nice. Nice. Alright, now DB on Lelu.
Yeah, and just look at this base new. That's why I hate Night Elves.
It's back. It's all back. As if nothing ever happened.
Yeah, I think this was his main in the first place.
Plus he got still 10k. Will Sayo survive is the big question now.
Yeah, Sayo survival all depends on Lelu, if Lelu wants to have chance in this game, because I think he have the chance, like Hippogriff and nice levels on the heroes, so I think in 1v1 he'll be able to fight back DV, even if DV have twice the gold of his. So Now depends what Sayo will decide to do. Is he gonna like continue playing like that, trying to hide and maybe kill something of Divi, or he gonna try to piece him and maybe gain some Goldman's back?
Yeah, Sayo definitely a player who could rage quit easily, but also a player who could just lay low and not move for 2 hours. We've seen everything from him in the past. Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
This was the last peasant. This was the last
shit.
peasant, I was going to say, yeah. I just checked the units and this was the last peasants of Sayo. He stuffed it because Gargs found it, and of course it's stuffed into the army of Divi. So who's the favorite here? Obviously the Night Elf.
Of course, the Night Elf. I mean, the undead doesn't only at 20k. What can you possibly do with that money? But yeah, one-on-one situation now. Both at 100. Lelu doesn't want to fight. He is also in high upkeep. Otherwise, the expansions could pay off.
Funny, like Divi never remake the Black Citadel, so when he found those Gargs here, he saw the amount of hippos here. I don't think he can fight, like I said. Acid Bomb and Breath of Fire just too strong against Gargoyles.
Okay, 1 expo down, but I mean 5 left, so no problem. Divi also mining a lot at the bottom right. So yeah, the map is split 50-50, and this is gonna be our one-on-one.
Also, I want to thank the guy who made the Druid of the Town to have piercing damage. Thank you to you again. To make
An
this
amazing
unit,
change.
Amazing change. I just love it. I just want to quit playing Undead.
A town is under siege.
I mean, it's used now, but I face a lot of times like Bear Dryads and Druid of Towns, which makes it like very hard to micro. I mean, on my level of skill, of course. This is like 1500 MMR, so...
Yeah, I mean, I like the crows a lot. Undead doesn't necessarily have the best measure to it, but the crows are so beauty. It's so nice to see them. When they die, they do paka. It's also kind of cool. They just have to die.
Yeah, probably in direct strike they are nice, but I don't like them in solo.
Dude, don't get me started, man. They don't realize when they have to turn into a crow and when not. So...
But I think you can control it, no?
No, not really. They only go into crow form when they identify there's an air unit close to them. So sometimes they see there's an air unit, but then the identifier bugs and then they go back to crow form and then they do nothing. It's a mess.
But the artificial intelligence you have, you can just turn it off, or it was just for spells for the heroes? I forgot. I think you can do it for the units as well.
Yeah, you can turn it on and off, but it just means that the unit will use the spell when it identifies an air unit. If you turn it off, it will never morph to a crow.
Okay.
But it's not like you can micro it, like turn into crow now. Yeah. And back in Direct Strike, they still have magic damage.
Oh, well. I guess they need to switch the versions.
They have custom balance. Maybe we should do that too. We can do the Godfather patch.
No, but why don't you like implement? It would be very fun. Like now for Christmas or for some other event, we can have some maps or something that I like those skins in Direct Strike.
Yeah,
I love them. I love them. Why we don't have them in solo, for example? Like just some games to have with those skins. I think it would be amazing. And who needs Reforged when we have those skins?
I agree, man. I mean, it would mean that the map files are becoming a lot bigger because the skins are saved on the map. But I mean, it's 2024. We can download a couple of megabytes, I think.
It was 3 gigabytes like before Reforged, so it became 30 gigabytes and it's still nothing. And we're playing on the 3 gigabyte version anyway.
Well, we'll see what Wednesday brings and if we get something valuable there. But yeah, I agree, man. Skins would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean skins in So and 4v4 it will be just sick, you know. And Blizzard, if you want, they can like make it like in League of Legends and Dota 2, just sell those skins for for money, you know. If they're so hungry for money, just make some nice skins. You don't need to reforge, just make it look a little bit better. And people will love it, I think, because in Direct Strike, I watch I watch Grubby and whoever plays Direct Strike. I watch those skins. They're just amazing, you know. Like
Yeah.
especially Mountain Giant with this
Dude.
armor on the shoulders and stuff. Oh, it just looks sick.
It's my favorite as well. It's so good. Then we have a Warden that looks like Batman, or a Demon Hunter that looks like Batman, and yeah. I'm with you. Would be great. Do something, Blizzard. I know you're watching.
They can do it. I mean, especially now since they have no ideas, I guess, what to do since they announced Warcraft 2 remastered.
Maybe we
So-
play the next FFA on Warcraft 2.
Actually, Lilu plays a lot of Warcraft 2. I think he's the top streamer in Warcraft 2.
Let's see if he's the top player in this game as well. Both at 100 supply still. Fight in DB space. Pretty decisive now. Whoever wins this one has a huge advantage. No level 6 on DB yet, but more and more Gargs than Lelu. How long can he stay? This is chaotic.
Acid Bomb and Breath of Fire just prevail, I think. DV needs to kite a lot, so a lot of micro required from the other player as always.
And Lelu is also switching back to Thorns again, which is also not great for the Garg. So, yeah, this is 45% damage reflection, and DV in quite some trouble, but still not without chances. Fight all over the place.
Sick micro by DV. I mean, with some falls, he played really well here, and Lilu is down to 6k, DV is down to 10k, Dreadwort is in trouble, needs Koyo ASAP. Ooh, no alchemist! Lilu, is he throwing his game away?
Oh, he had staffs and Invo Potion. Definitely some solutions to that nuke. Didn't see it coming. And now DV has 666. And all of a sudden we got Infernal and an even game when it comes to economy, since Lelu will have an Alchemist with Transmute bag. Yeah, this is an even game.
I like how he kited and managed to kill ODR now, and Lilu is stuck with almost nothing, and he needs to maybe Tavern and revive this Alchemist. Because there is no time to wait, maybe, I don't know if he's making the outer, he's not, so I think he would Tavern and revive this Alchemist.
Yeah, might be necessary even though expensive. Mines are still not full, but a couple of thousand in every mine. That is fine. 4,000 for DB as well, 8,000 here. So yeah, this might be a very, very long one-on-one.
And it would be like very nice to have such long 1v1, because otherwise the game would be very short.
Yep.
And you would need to talk something about Wednesday and Warcraft 2, so it's better that the game continues.
Did you ever play Warcraft 2?
I watched Lilu actually, and my eyes were bleeding from what I saw. And I mean, the game is old, so I understand that it cannot look like so nice, but I played Quake and Half-Life 2, you know, and they looked much better back then. Probably it's shooter games, of course, but they're almost the same years as Warcraft 2, so it just looks like very strange, like I'm playing on I don't know, portable PlayStation or something. This is like the graphics there.
Well, the graphics will probably be better in the remaster. It's so imbalanced though, like Bloodlust is so broken. It's like triple the damage on every unit or something.
That's nice.
Yeah, we should do that for, I don't know, a Necromancer spell or something?
I don't know if we change anything to 100, it will matter so much. I mean, I don't know how to change. Like, if you give me to make the patch, because if you touch something, I will just destroy some other lineup, and I don't want that.
Yep.
I mean, maybe I sound like very undead, pro undead, and speaking about whining about undead all the time. But if I change something, and this will ruin some other matchup. So really, I don't know what to change in undead currently, but maybe something else can be changed in some other race. But then it can broke some other matchup, so it's very hard to balance between 4 races.
Yeah, I think would be a great help to touch Mirror Image. I think that's universal, that it's a bit strong. currently. But yeah, we'll see. Something fun would be nice because we've nerfed Undead a little, like something new to play with would be cool.
A town is under
But then of course you have to be original, and that is not Blizzard's or ours strong suit.
If I have some ideas, I will let you know. But right now, I think game is okay, balanced,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I
So,
agree.
we just lack good night elves, I guess, lately, because nobody's making it into the top places from the night elf players. So we can say night elf is very weak, or what?
Yeah, I think the players are underperforming a little bit, but let's take a look at this fight once again in the base. We got Infernal, we got Tranquility, stop, DK. Oh, DB, gotta be careful here. And Tangle can't reach, DK dead.
He was next to the shop. I wonder why he didn't buy any potion at all.
Oh, this is not good. No coil. Keeper also falling though. Revenge kill. Lich not looking good. Dreadlord not looking good. And DB down to 23. Is that just it?
I don't know. No, I don't think so. It's 8k against 2k new. If DB just recovers his Death Knight and of course start pumping units, he should be fine. But this is just on paper.
Ooh, I don't know if he can rebuild that much. Down goes a base. Some production buildings as well. DK, of course, has to be bought from the tavern because you don't want to spawn him there. Takes forever. And Lelu is still mining so much. Now back at no upkeep from 5 bases. I think this gold advantage that DB has, it won't hold much longer.
I mean, he is losing all the production buildings right now, and he cannot produce. As far as I know, he's making Necropolis in Graveyard on the top right, but there is no tier 2, so he just needed to pump some units, like I said, and he didn't. He needs to use everything possible, pump some Wyrm. Of course, he's a firebox now, so also this Ancient Protector doing a lot of damage on this expansion. I think this is over maybe, because on that, like I said, if they lose their main base, it's very hard, especially on 1v1 to recover.
Yeah, if we had no income for Lelu, I'd say that's definitely a chance to spin it around with Infernals and Hero Nukes or whatever, but without army, without too much income, without the DK, that is a bit problematic.
I just wonder what stopped Divi to buy potions from the shop, or didn't he have tier 2 on the base? I think he had tier 2.
Yeah, I think so too.
He had potions available, so if this DK survived this fight, he will be able to fight back, save his builds, and he could like win the game. Now he cannot do anything so much.
Yeah, and DB I think had to score big time to have a chance for the playoffs. Now he's at max 50 points. That puts him behind. Oh no, a little more. I think he has the same score as Lemes and Eshan, which will not be enough.
Yeah, if he wins the game, let's say with 23, he'll be having 61, which also is not gonna be enough, maybe, or it could have been for the semi-final actually.
Yeah.
So if he wins this game, he will be in the semi, most likely. This was his ticket to the semi, and Lilu, before the game, I told him, Lilu, you are qualified anyway. And stuff like that. He said, okay, can I leave? I said, Lilu, just play, like, you don't have anything else to do anyway. I mean, you're jobless, living with your parents, so what else you have more important to do? I mean, he plays League of Legends and Warcraft too, so this doesn't seem like a healthy life to me, you know.
Yeah, turned out great. That is definitely the final for Lelu, regardless if he wins or not. But yeah, it is looking really great. That tech will not happen, just cleaning it up. I wonder where DB sees the chance to come back.
Maybe he thinks Lelu is broke and he's not far away from the truth, but those 3 heroes, they are sieging very, very slow. And I think that's it. GG. Wasn't caught, maybe because no chat, so... Strange, and Lelu wins with the top score, so he will be in the finals.
He currently has
Obviously-
most amount of points.
Yeah, but this doesn't matter in the final, so I'll just write to the most imbalanced creator in Wikipedia, Stovka, to update if possible.
Stoker number 1. So Happy will be at 75. Who got top score? You see, was it Lelu?
Yeah, it was Lilo.
Okay, Lelu will be at 83. DB with 14 points puts him at 52.
52. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, Trunks, Lilo, and Happy in the finals for sure, and doesn't matter the last game. So we have our finalists, I think, Neo.
That's right. Say so at 49. So Trunks, Neutron, Happy, Lelu. Oh no, it's top 3. So Trunks,
Happy and Lilo.
Happy, Lelu plus the 4th. That means semifinal is Neutron for sure.
Or,
Skoa.
yeah, and
Could
Say
still
so
be
because
Say
this-
so.
yeah, no, I mean the semifinal. Semifinal is Neutron, Score, Seiso, and I guess the winner of Sheik, Todd Jr. and
Say so.
Seiso again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Seiso right now is sitting at 51 points, but he have one more game, so he'll be
Oh yeah, he was
at
third.
least. Yeah. So he'll be at least 63. So Seiso, no matter what, he's in the semifinal.
Yep.
Sitting
Yep.
at
Yep.
51.
Yep.
If he wins somehow, he can just like maybe make Trunks go port or something. So if Seiso wins last game, he'll be in finals. If he doesn't, he's in the semi. So we have like semi score Neutron, Seiso, or Trunks, obviously, and between Tot and Sheik, I guess.
I think so
If
too.
you
And
know what,
yeah. And they will be in the same game.
yeah.
And Sheik will probably also be the only undead, right?
Well, it's very hard. Like she can play Night Elf as well, but in this game also Seiso, if Seiso picks human, it will be funny to see Tot human, Seiso human, but because like we saw today, Seiso is like impostering Tot play, like playing with Panda and stuff like that. So it will be hard for Sheik to recognize who is Tot actually. Obviously, it will be most likely a better micro player since Seiso have ping disadvantage as well. So maybe he will recognize, and the only orc will be Junior. So it will be fun to see what Sheik is gonna decide to play Night Elf or Undead. So thank you for casting today again. And I will let you know if the game is good for you to be casted, or I can cast it myself, and then we can maybe meet in the semifinal. Again, depends on the player availability. So if not, I can just make some show match next Monday.
Ooh. Yeah, sounds good. We stay in touch, and then we'll see if we do the last match or the semifinal or a show match. It will be good. I trust you with that.
We'll do the final, so we're gonna have Happy one more time. Hopefully, playing much stronger since he wasn't motivated today at all. Since I told him you were in the finals, he was like, "Oh, okay, I'm going to sleep."
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you again, and thank you all for joining this cast. And I'll see you very soon, you.
Take care, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here is the updated table. Stoker number 1 updated everything in no time. So, Lelu number 1 in the final. Happy number 2 in the final. Trunks number 3 in the final. Just by 1 point, by the way. This is so close. Oh my god. Neutron guaranteed in the semi alongside Skoa. And then you have to do a little math. Seiso will still get 12 points at the very least, so 63 points here. Will surpass DV and Ashan. Will also surpass Lemes. Is ahead of Sheik and Todd, so that is why Lilu in chat saying, what the fuck, I have math school. Yeah. So Sheik will get 12 points at the very least as well. That's 45. That is also ahead of DV and Ashan and Lemes. And Todd... Yeah, Todd needs to score big time, right? Even if he gets 52, he has to pull ahead of Sheik and of Sheik at least. Yeah. And he has to stay ahead of Junior as well. That's not going to be easy. That's not going to be easy at all. Ay. That last match for the semifinal, basically the quarterfinal, is going to be good. Going to be real good. Nice point system, man. All lining up fantastically. Tomorrow, we're back with the B Cup and maybe some show matches. Who's playing in B Cup? Today, we've seen Sini go through alongside Happy in season 14. Blame the no chat voters. I have a feeling who that was. Labyrinth and Dice. So tomorrow is the day of Starbucks, Sonic, Life, and Lucy. Ooh, this is gonna be sexy. In B Cup. And then in the evening, I'll definitely be online streaming something. I'm not too sure what. We got Battle Aces. We got... Is it Zero Space Live now to stream? I don't think so, actually. But we have a new patch in Direct Strike. So we can check that one out as well. Otherwise, I would continue to stream, but now it was just an hour, right? It was just an hour. But I have stream delay, so it doesn't really make sense to continue streaming. Thank you very much for tuning in. I'll be raiding you over to Grubby, who's doing Fun Day Monday. Crazy strats, Fun Day Monday, ! Request. Well, now that looks good. Ah, Sheik was playing Charlatan Cup. I see. Yeah, so have fun with the Fun Day Monday and see you tomorrow.